It's dangerous to stay in a victim mentality. And I'm not being disrespectful. I do feel I was a victim to certain abuse. And
emotional abuse?
Yes. And
Selena Gomez has furiously reacted to the fact that her ex-boyfriend, Justin Bieber, exploited her during the court proceedings. The Wizards of Waverly Place actress and the Baby singer were recently involved in a court case where Gomez appeals to have felt exploited. Amidst this scenario, fans of Twitter also appear to be in conflict as Gomez and Bieber fans have very different opinions regarding what happened. So, why is it that Gomez feels she was exploited in this court scandal? And what does the singer have to say about it? Let's find out in this video. It was not too long ago when Selena Gomez's ex-boyfriend, Justin Bieber, was officially accused of being emotionally abusive throughout their relationship. The astounding news was revealed to the public when the 27-year-old singer spoke about it in an interview. Although Gomez was first visibly hesitant to name it such, she decided to finally spill the beans, and this is what she had to say about Justin Bieber in the interview. Noting in an interview, "It's dangerous to say in a victim mentality, and I'm not being disrespectful," before adding, "I do feel I was a victim to certain abuse." Following Gomez's comments regarding the situation, the internet went up in flames. Although Selena Gomez fans instantly took to social media to empathize with their idol, Justin Bieber fans did not take long to fire back. Before too long, the fans were seen clashing regarding Gomez's comments about the alleged abuse Justin allegedly inflicted on her. Referring to the ambiguities in Gomez's claim, one fan talks about how Gomez should have explained what had happened more clearly. User @ControlChanges writes, "The main person that could clear this up is Selena Gomez, but she would never." Another user called @Veraskilla jumps in to agree with the notion, writing, "I don't like Selena, but if she says something and it turns out Justin did nothing, I might stream rare." While his fans went a long way in defending him, Bieber decided not to directly respond to Gomez's recent abuse claims, but the star has referred to this self-confessed problematic behavior in the past. In a statement that he posted on his Instagram by the end of last year, Justin described how he started doing pretty heavy drugs at 19 and abused all of his relationships. He also proceeded to further describe himself as being resentful, disrespectful to women, and angry, right before he went on to claim that he had since successfully bounced back from all these terrible decisions. Bieber may not have directly talked about what went on between him and Gomez, but his words regarding addictions and disrespect to women go a long way in proving the authenticity of Gomez's claims. One Selena Gomez fan decided to reply to Justin Bieber fans who had been shaming Gomez for bringing up the issue in the first place. A user called @SelenaRule6 took it to Twitter to say, "Defending Justin Bieber and bringing Selena Gomez in this mess is fucking disgusting. She was the victim of his abuse, and still y'all choose to fucking defend him against her?" They also attached the screenshots of Bieber fans campaigning against the Lose You to Love Me singer. Another social media user decided to back their idol, Selena Gomez, by sharing their thoughts about her ex-boyfriend. Talking about the severity of the troubles Bieber seems to have walked her through, the Twitter user writes, "Justin Bieber is such a scumbag. He continues to emotionally abuse Selena Gomez by doing little calculated things to mess with her mentality, like deciding to drop his new music the week before her comeback album. He's obsessed with her and can't let her go." It is hard to argue that it wasn't incredibly brave for Gomez to have even said anything at all about her experiences in past relationships. It is also no secret that she will, of course, would have seen these cynical headlines flashing across reporters' eyes as she talked about the abuse. However, Gomez appears to have shown no hesitation regardless. "Did you feel that what Bieber did to you was emotional abuse?" Gomez was asked specifically during the interview. "Yes," she replied, "and that is something that I have to find a way to understand." When specifically asked whether the alleged abuse could actually be categorized as emotional abuse, Gomez answered clearly in the affirmative. "Yes, and I think that's something that I have to find a way to understand it as an adult," Gomez said. As much as I definitely don't want to spend the rest of my life talking about this, I am really proud that I can say I feel the strongest I've ever felt, and I found a way to just walk through it with as much grace as possible. However, these comments did not stop Bieber fans from continuing to speak against Selena Gomez. Many fans also appeared to genuinely believe that Justin Bieber could not have possibly inflicted any sort of abuse against Gomez, and that the star was lying. Referring to Justin Bieber's comments about his issues with drugs, the Twitter user writes, Justin Bieber made a nuanced, self-reflective post that chronicles depression, suicidal tendencies, drug abuse, toxic relationships, and being a product of a somewhat collapsing household. How TF y'all get "I abused women" from that? I'm so confused. Not only did the tweet end up becoming popular, but it also resulted in a follow-up message where the user further clarified his stance by defending Justin Bieber. Especially when woman he allegedly abused is Selena Gomez, who's never made any claims about this. In fact, there's more evidence to suggest she was the abusive one. Conjectural statements made to victimize your infamously rape apologist fave. Y'all make me sick. Gomez and Bieber began dating in 2011 when she was 18 and he was 16. The last time the two artists dated was 2018. It's unclear when she was subjected to the emotional abuse in the relationship. Gomez's new album, Rare, which was released earlier this month, is one way she's constructing her story. She got the word unusually tattooed on her neck as a reminder that she is distinct, despite social media's demands for uniformity. Rare, which is Gomez's third studio album, includes a number of songs that are essentially talking about breakups. The list includes Lose You to Love Me. However, another notable thing is that the overarching theme of the song is mental health. Gomez also appears to deal with depression and anxiety because she says that she has days where it's hard for her to get out of bed. I think the only way it's helped me is that I can use that for good, Gomez said. I want to live in a world where an 11-year-old is not committing suicide because of bullying on social media. That's what I think my real mission is. Celebrity news is sometimes dismissed as fluff, and it's because it frequently is fluff. However, Gomez's remarks, as well as Bieber's own admission that his previous behavior was upsetting even to him, are significant. Recognizing the indicators of abuse and understanding that abuse does not differentiate based on money or celebrity position helps to keep younger women safe. Let's have a look at this Twitter user has to say in regard to the developing situation. Talking about people's responses to Gomez allegations, this user writes, "Y'all take emotional and mental abuse not serious. Selena Gomez told she being emotionally abused by Justin Bieber, and these women deserve to be talked and seen to. JB admits to abusing women, Selena Gomez, but there are still man and pick-me girls, JB stans, who laugh or deny it." Importantly, Gomez's words reveal that she was aware of the abuse at the time she claims it occurred. Even her idea that she would be in danger of disrespecting abuse victims implies that she saw her own experiences as less important or severe than those other women in similar situations. This is a highly apparent representation of the shame and confusion that accompanies abuse and keeps women from reporting it. How can we expect women to speak out if they have no idea what constitutes abuse, even if it is occurring to them? Do you agree or disagree? Let us know in the comments below.